Good evening, I'm Stan Jastrzebski. Photos of a truck in the Lauren Spierer case have generated more than 300 phone tips. The photos show a white Chevrolet truck with writing on the doors and something in the truck's bed. But Bloomington Police Captain Joe Qualters says it is still too soon to tell if any of the tips about that truck will yield credible information which aids the search.
It's an ongoing effort to track down those leads, and we remain hopeful that, 1, 2, 3, we'll take as many as we can get. We're hopeful that there's some valuable information that comes from that.
Police also displayed for the first time an aerial photo which shows the 20-year-old student's path of travel on the night she disappeared 2 weeks ago, showing 5 locations she is known to have been in the early morning of June 3rd. Spierer's father, Robert, says law enforcement efforts and volunteer searches, which now include assistance from conservation officers, state police, and other agencies, have moved to a base at the McNutt Residence Center on the Indiana University campus, while the Smallwood apartment complex remains an information center. Charlene Spierer held up a security camera photo of her daughter for news reporters Thursday and issued a plea for help to Lauren's friends.
I'm begging you, put yourself in Lauren's place. What would you want your friends to do for you?
Bloomington Police Chief Mike Dekoff says his department is not looking for additional help from the National Guard at this time, preferring instead to rely on state police. The MCCSC's referendum appears to have saved at least one job for 2011. WTIU's Shamika Neely reports.
Budget cuts in 2010 affected thousands of educators across the nation. Many school corporations issued budget measures seeking extra taxpayer support, and most failed. MCCSC succeeded, and in the process not only kept Claire Roth on the teaching roles, but moved her from a part-time position this year to a full-time job next year.
Performance has nothing to do with who loses their job and who doesn't. It's just based on seniority. As a younger teacher, it's difficult to know that I'm not as valued as a staff member because I haven't spent as much time. I kind of saw it coming. I knew that I was on the bottom of the English list and that I was going to be one of those people who was cut. And I was sad because I find teaching to be very fulfilling.
Roth has accepted a full-time position at Bloomington's New Technology High School for the next school year. She taught at New Tech her second year with MCCSC, and she says she's glad to return.
Partly cloudy sky, mid-60s, and for tomorrow, partly cloudy as well, with highs in the 80s. For WTIU News, I'm Stan Jastrzebski.